My name is Mark Diener. I live in Edmonton, Alberta. I'm an Alberta citizen, though I feel like a kind of a symbolic British Columbia citizen since I've been coming here for so long. I work for the not-profit United Way, and I work in information systems and data analytics. So I've been thinking about Salt Spring Island for 30 years. I've been coming here for summers for a long time. My aunt lives here and she's grown up here. My mom lives here. My sister bought property here, so we bought property here as well. It's been challenging to buy property here on Salt Spring, so we finally ended up with a pretty good deal with this lot. And we held on to the lot for about 5 years or so before we decided to build. So Aaron was a quote. He bid on the package build, and he came in very competitively. So I selected Yager Construction. It was also a recommendation from the house package provider. Building on Salt Spring Island is not for the faint of heart. It's been a challenge. It started off with a property that didn't have some of the features that it was sold with. For example, it didn't have power. It was sold with power. The water plans on Salt Spring Island are impossible. So there was a lot of energy and effort just to get to the point where we had all of the pieces, all of the puzzles in place to move forward. Aaron helped me navigate through the CRD process and permitting system, the Island Trust permitting system, and it's complicated. They want to see a water plan in place and your sewage plan and many other aspects that Aaron was instrumental in helping me navigate, and I really like that. We discovered the structures of the lot were challenging. The lot itself had been used as a dumping ground for material from other lots nearby. So the excavation was not something we expected. All sorts of discoveries were made through the process. Certainly they were costly discoveries, and Aaron did his best to help me understanding and digesting and working through a plan to ultimately be in a place where we could start the actual construction. That took a lot of time to do that, and it should be something that anyone who wants to build on Salt Spring has to know about, for sure. Construction of the house began with significant excavation with a much bigger concrete pour than we expected. We have huge basements. We have 11-foot basement. It was supposed to be 9-foot basement just because of the depth of the excavation that had to happen to get into the bedrock that we needed. This does not feel like a basement because we have 11-foot ceilings. And the reason we have 11-foot ceilings is because we had to excavate far deeper than we thought. So what Aaron did is he created beautiful spacious rooms in our walkout basement. And as you can see here, it will be perfect for us to entertain in this area or have our kids in this area, and it not feel like a dank, dusky old basement. The package itself didn't necessarily fit into the lot, and so there was quite a bit of extra maneuvering that had to happen that Aaron facilitated in order for that to happen. Also, there was some errors made with the house package, so that they had to make some corrections for those errors to happen. And again, I appreciated Aaron's support and expertise and advocacy in order for us to get to the point where we were essentially building a square peg in a round hole. It wasn't an ideal fit, but we made it happen. A significant number of delays in getting the permitting and doing the build because of some of the situations that were unpredicted. I'd say the house build itself took about 6 to 9 months longer than anticipated. Getting the trades the demand for trades far exceeds the supply of the trades as well. So it's quite a juggling exercise to get all the trades in place to build. But here we are now, despite all the complications and the bureaucracy and the compliance and the errors that were made by various third-party organizations. Despite all that, we're here today and we have a house built. The favorite part of the build is a tie, I have to say. First, it's the big open room, the ceilings that we're in. This is a great room for its brightness and for its, it's just such a nice big open room. And also the deck, the view from the deck, especially in the evenings, with the sun setting, we can see the ocean and the marina. We can see Mount Baker in the background, so it's very peaceful. It's peaceful, it's open. It feels like it brings nature into the house. So it's the interface between nature and the architecture holistically would be my favorite part of the house.